right, sir, you are Robert Eaglin,
Yes.
and give me just a second. Mr. Eaglin is charged with aggravated assault on a family member with a deadly weapon. Let's see.
It was 150.
What is it set at now? Do y'all know?
I think 150.
150. And it looks like there was we were set for trial, and there was the state requested a continuance, and so Mr. Lewis has filed this motion to reduce bond. Ms. Malfino, what is the state's position?
Yes, Judge, the state did file a formal written motion to bring it before the court. I certainly understand that Mr. Eaglin via Mr. Lewis certainly entitled to ask for bond reduction based upon that announcement. Where I am is that the complainant in this case, if the court will recall, it was originally handled in CDC. She was unable to be located. So although the often stated in the indictment looks old, he has not been in custody for that length of time. So I'd like you to take that into consideration. She has recently had a stroke. She is still in recovery for that medical condition. I spoke with her on the phone. She's always been very attentive and reaching, allowing for continuance off of that December 8th docket, and so that we could know in advance so she doesn't have to leave her rehab facility. And I've discussed that with Mr. Lewis, who's always been very courteous about it. I understand the necessity for him to ask for a bond.
Sure. Mr. Lewis?
And Judge, that parcel is cut. That involves, of course, the length of time that he did sit in custody while he was when this case was pending over in CDC. I think it was a very lengthy time, almost 3 years is what he was in custody for before that case was dismissed. Because the stroke happened right before the last trial set. And I think, we discussed it at that point, which I was and this was the first update we've gotten that she's still dealing with the rehab and everything.
Okay. So.
And I typically, Judge would know not to ask more than once. It's just a very severe medical condition.
Sure, yeah. No, I'm going to grant the motion for continuance, but in turn, I think I'm required under 17151 to do something with regard to the bond. So I want to get some specific information from you, Mr. Eaglin, so that I know conditions to place on that bond. Where will you live if you make bond?
My mother.
What is her name?
Marva.
Eaglin, okay. And what is that address?
30.
Because that's here in Beaumont.
Yes.
Okay. As far as you know, Ms. Malfino, obviously there will be some restrictions and no contacts. Was there any issue that you know of when Mr. Eaglin was out from the time that case was dismissed until the case was refiled with any type of contact or threats or communication with the complaining witness?
Not that I'm personally aware of, Judge. I certainly would be happy to talk to Mr. Laird about it. I know that the complainant at the present time is very concerned for her safety, just based upon the aggravated nature of the offense, and I don't feel like it's necessary to show the court the pictures of that, but I think you would probably
I'm looking at the probable cause, so it's an allegation of being stabbed multiple times?
Her throat was slit, yes.
Okay.
Again, I certainly understand the bond requirement and would ask that in the event he does postpone, that he have to wear a GPS at all times so that we can monitor his whereabouts. I know the complainant's whereabouts. I would like him not to know that, and also for him to remain in Jefferson County, specifically in Belmont. He also has a prior felony conviction.
I'm sorry?
He also has a prior felony conviction.
Okay. All right, so here's what I'm going to do based on the my granting that motion for continuance. I am going to grant to $25,000 in your case. There are going to be several conditions that are extremely important. The first is that you will be required to wear a GPS monitoring device at all times. You will be on house arrest except for employment with my permission. So if you have opportunities to get employment, you need to get with Mr. Lewis. He'll let me know. All it takes is an email and I can approve or not, things like that. Also, obviously you can come to court and you can visit with your attorney, medical doctors, things like that. But other than that, you are to be on house arrest at 3705 East Lucas here in Beaumont. You're not to leave Beaumont. You are going to be restricted to live and work in Beaumont, Texas. Do you understand those restrictions?
I can speak now. I'm trying to change venue, motion to change venue because this case is prejudiced and it's been dismissed and it's been brought up 20 days later while I was out there helping my dying mother. I didn't do it the first time.
Okay, so here's the thing. You got a lawyer, motion to change. All right, you're not
I
getting.
wrote the state bar about it and I'm.
Your motion to
trying
change,
get some-
all right, listen,
I'm
your
just trying
motion,
to get something
listen,
done.
don't talk over me, okay? Because I can change my mind real quick on what I just
I'm
did.
not even trying to bond out, ma'am. I'm trying to get out of the county with this case so that this case can get.
That's denied. Your case is going to be here in
Okay,
this
I
court with
understand.
me, okay?
Yeah, I understand.
So
But I don't need the bond though.
then I'm going to withdraw everything that I just said. I'm going to deny the motion for bond reduction. And so what we'll do is just reset the case on the next available trial docket and we'll move forward with trial. Go back with the bailiff.